I've met a lot of rich and famous people, a lot of successful people in my life, a lot of them, more times than I can count. And they have a quote that says, never meet your heroes, right? Never meet the guys that you look up to. Never meet the guys that you had posters of in your bedroom when you were like 12 years old. And I didn't really think about that quote before. I think about that quote a lot now, though. I think about these guys that were on these wrestling TV shows. I think about all the rappers and the NBA players and the MLB players I used to look up to when I was a kid. Some of them I met. And I'm not trying to downplay them at all, but it was just so underwhelming. It was just so boring. I was expecting this guy who got rich, who really made it in life. I was expecting him to have the answers to something. I was expecting him to be enlightened. I was expecting him to tell me something I didn't know. I was expecting him to have the answers. I was expecting him to be a hero that the world needs. A lot of these guys aren't that. A lot of these guys with money aren't even interesting. A lot of these guys that are successful aren't even interesting. I'm talking to them. They're saying, oh, I got the B2B drop shipping business. I just had to fire an employee. I got my, stuff set up. I'm filing my taxes. I just moved to Puerto Rico, Miami. What's up? It's just like, bro, do you people have substance? Do you talk about anything else? A lot of these guys with money and success, that's all they talk about. And it's funny that these guys, like, yeah, they might do stuff with girls and all that, but you could tell a lot of people don't genuinely have that deep love for them, that deep admiration, that deep connection to them. And it's because all these guys have, some of them, all they have is money. That's all they have. They don't really develop themselves. They don't really take the risk. You know what I mean? They don't really put themselves into situations. They forget how to have fun. They lose that childlike wonder and curiosity. And it's like I'm in iRobot. It's like I'm in artificial intelligence. It's like I'm Will Smith. You know what I mean? And I'm looking around and I'm like, bro, a lot of these rich and famous guys that are super successful, they're just like the rest of them. Just like the rest of them. Except they got a little bit more money. And I'm not trying to say that they're not all worth it. I'm trying to say you need to find the answers. You need to develop yourself. You need to make sure that when you make money and make success in this world, you don't use that as everything. You focus on personal development outside of that.